This is shocking as signs appear in the sky in the USA and worldwide. Could this be the end of the world for the year 2024? See, in 2024, a lot of tension and weird things are happening in the world, which are hidden in mystery. Some indications and noises defy logic and science everywhere. Furthermore, there have been reports of terrifying noises filling the skies over the USA and the rest of the world. Some even speculate that these odd noises could be omens of the world's end. What could be causing these mysterious noises? What signs appeared in the sky? Are they really signs of the end time? And what do they signify to us? Join us on this gripping adventure as we explore the mysterious sounds and signs. Unveiling New Hampshire's mysterious sound. A tremendous, booming sound frightened residents of New Hampshire. A state in the northeastern region of the United States, on the evening of October 11, 2023. It shook houses and windows for approximately a minute because it was so powerful. Nobody knew what its cause was at first. The sound was recorded, but even Harvard University's telescopes could not resolve the issue. Meanwhile, experts examined the data in the interim, but found no proof that the wind, planes, or birds were to blame. On social media, rumors were circulating rapidly. Some speculated that it might be a plane's sonic boom, while others went further and suggested that aliens might be using our skies to test new technologies. Dr. A.I. Lobb, a physicist and former Harvard astronomer currently searching for evidence of sentient life outside of Earth, decided to look into this further. He launched Harvard's Galileo project, which uses cutting-edge technology to investigate UFOs and other unusual airborne phenomena. Dr. Lobb concluded that the noise source was probably an unidentified flying object exploding with the force of 2,400 pounds of TNT. At the same time, the community attempted to make sense of what had happened. Is this a strange, unidentified occurrence? Are highly technological aliens utilizing Earth as a home? Meanwhile, when similar sounds were detected in Massachusetts, it was discovered that the source was traveling at a speed of more than 1,100 feet per second. Based on the available data, Dr. Lobb hypothesized that the UFO was most likely a meteor. He noted that the energy and distance were consistent with what is usually observed with meteors, which are known to make noise when they approach the atmosphere quickly. This incident occurred during the annual Aryan meteor shower, which peaks in the fall and can produce up to 25 shooting stars every hour. This shower most likely produced the meteor. The severity of the explosion and the magnitude of the asteroid prompted fears, even if the investigation ruled out alien participation. The fact that it wasn't discovered before its impact on Earth is concerning. Among scientists, Dr. Lobb is a contentious figure. In 2023, he also discovered evidence of extraterrestrial technology and material from an interstellar meteor. It could be clearer if comparable material can be extracted from the meteor that struck New England. Other odd occurrences, such as an unexplained flash and boom in Minnesota around the same time, have led some people to speculate that they may be connected to extraterrestrial intelligence. Even though it was captured on camera, the object that caused the incident remains unknown. Who knows what the object could be? Terrifying sounds in the skies of Mexico. A video that appeared on TikTok in 2023 showed an odd sound resembling a trumpet emanating from Mexico's overcast skies. Many were agitated by this film, believing it to be an omen of the world's end. In addition to drawing attention from internet users, the noise startled birds and caused dogs to yelp in the vicinity. This implied that the occurrence wasn't a joke, but very true. As soon as the video went viral, people on TikTok attempted to identify the source of the enigmatic sound. There have been reports of similar noises before. However, worldwide reports of similar trumpet-like noises have given rise to various explanations, from the scientific to the paranormal. While some suggested that the sound might be a message from extraterrestrial life residing on Earth, others brought up conspiracy ideas such as the Hollow Earth theory or Project Bluebeam. According to these hypotheses, sound may pass through cracks in the crust of the Earth. Nonetheless, more logical theories imply that it might be a civil warning siren that isn't working properly. Despite the abundance of theories, one thing is certain: this behavior is not unique. Numerous recordings purporting to depict comparable trumpet tones have been circulated online and are sourced from the US, Canada, and Europe. Some people compare these noises to orchestra brass instruments, while some see these noises as menacing and suggestive of apocalypse warnings. NASA has classified them as normal background noise. However, these explanations frequently appeal to biblical passages, especially from the Book of Revelation, which describes 7 trumpets that predict cataclysmic events. These components, including falling stars and gloomy skies, heighten the ominous vibe these noises evoke. Some people write them off as noise, while others interpret them as warning indicators of impending disasters and connect them to religious predictions of the world's fiery end. It's interesting to note that Omagh recently reported a similar situation. Northern Ireland's puzzling hum. The Omagh hum is the name given to the peculiar nighttime noise that residents of Omagh, Northern Ireland, began to notice in late 2023. This low-frequency sound joined a global list of similar enigmatic sounds that have baffled residents and experts alike. People complained of overall discomfort, sleep disturbances, and ringing in their ears due to the continuous drone. It wasn't easy to track down the source, so the local environmental health department thought about hiring outside experts or purchasing specialist equipment. Even after years in the industry, a spokesman for the company stated that this was a novel issue for them. There were a variety of theories on the source of the hum, from industrial machinery to more bizarre concepts like psychological or geological factors. Omagh's hum has joined a global list of strange noises, such as the well-known Taos hum, discovered in 1993. Scientists worked hard, but no definitive solution could be found. It was unclear if it was caused by a single thing or a combination of things. From a local perspective, a counselor compared the sound of the hum to an endless ticking clock and said it left an indelible impression. The Omagh hum's mystery enthralled the community and beyond, arousing interest and alarm. Many questioned whether there was more to it than what first appeared. Scientists probed deep into the data, examining each seismic shift and sound wave in an effort to find hints that would reveal its mysteries. Residents struggled with the drone's daily intrusion, a perpetual sound surrounding their town like an enigmatic shadow. Days became weeks and weeks into months, but the hum never stopped, and its source is still unknown. Some started concocting more fantastical beliefs, relating stories of ancient curses or alien visitors. Even with all of the conjecture, one thing was clear: the Omagh hum had made a lasting impression on the neighborhood. Passionate conversations erupted in the center of Omagh as neighbors shared tales and argued theories over mugs of tea. The hum became more than a sound. It symbolized resiliency, binding the community in its common search for solutions. Even with the strange resonance that pervaded the nights, there was a glimmer of optimism that the riddle would eventually be solved and the hum would vanish from memory, leaving only hushed murmurs of its mysterious existence. Now, what could that sound be? Whispers from the stratosphere. The stratosphere, the second layer of Earth's atmosphere, plays a crucial role in blocking the harmful UV radiation from the sun. In 2023, it became intriguing due to mysterious sounds detected within it. Early in 2023, solar-powered balloons with listening devices ascended 20 kilometers above the Earth, reaching the stratosphere. They began picking up low-frequency sounds without a clear source. These balloons, about 7 meters in diameter, use charcoal powder to absorb sunlight, heating up and creating lift, allowing them to float steadily for several hours. They reach altitudes twice as high as commercial jets. These low-frequency sounds, inaudible to humans, were recorded and transmitted back to Earth, catching the attention of scientists, especially at Sandia National Laboratories in New Mexico. This laboratory, which is known for operating solar-powered balloons, recently disclosed the unusual nature of some of the recordings. A spokesperson from the laboratories explained that while they are skilled at identifying sounds from explosions, meteor impacts, aircraft, thunderstorms, and urban areas, their balloon missions consistently capture sounds that remain unidentifiable. Current theories suggest these sounds might originate from previously undiscovered forms of atmospheric turbulence, or possibly human-made. Noises distorted beyond recognition. These mysterious sounds continue to be observed, and there is hope that ongoing investigations will eventually reveal their origins, whether terrestrial or otherwise. Moving on, a shocking event has also recently taken place in Florida. The Mysterio Florida Rumble. More than 5,000 people have come together in South Tampa, Florida, to try and unravel the enigma behind an odd noise known as the Florida Rumble. Residents have been bothered by this noise since 2021. It feels like a deep, powerful bass sound in your chest, yet it's not necessarily loud enough to rock the house. Scientists are putting a lot of effort into determining the source of this sound with community donations. As more individuals join the group and hear the noise more often,
it seems like everybody has kind of the same experience where it's this eerie, am I really hearing that?
Florida Rumble has gained much attention on Facebook. Individuals can't agree on what might be the cause. Some speculate that it might be related to activity at an Air Force base nearby, while others suggest it might be related to construction projects. There have even been stories of subterranean parties. A Florida scientist named Dr. James Iacao has developed an intriguing notion. He has found that drumfish all around the world emit identical noises during mating. It seems that he thinks these fish might be the reason for the Florida Rumble. Dr. Iacao intends to place microphones in the water around South Tampa, with the money he raises from contributions to see whether he can hear these fish making noise. The primary suspect appears to be a particular variety of drumfish known as black drumfish. These fish are large predators that may reach lengths of more than 5 feet. They inhabit shallow ocean waters as well as rivers and lakes. It's possible that their population has been growing, which would account for the increased awareness of the Florida Rumble. The most plausible explanation for the Florida Rumble is still the black drumfish notion, pending further research. The community wants to collaborate to ultimately solve this enigmatic noise that has been troubling them for a long time. But there was a reported event in Cuba that was far more horrifying. Echoes of uncertainty. A strange incident occurred in 2017 at Havana, Cuba's U.S. and Canadian embassy. Strange grinding noises lasting from 20 to 30 minutes started to disturb diplomats at home or in their hotel rooms. Nevertheless, Canada and the USA opened inquiries because they were concerned about these incidents. Initial concerns suggested that there might have been a sound assault. When it became known in 2018 that several diplomats had suffered from brain injuries in addition to hearing similar grinding noises while stationed in China, the severity of the matter escalated. Tensions between these countries continue because tangible proof of a sonic attack is still elusive despite intensive studies. The complexity of contemporary diplomatic relations and the significant influence of technical breakthroughs on international politics are brought to light by this extraordinary situation. The incident's enigmatic character highlights the necessity of strong international cooperation and communication channels to handle new threats successfully. Although the sound's precise reason is still up for discussion, the episode highlights how susceptible diplomatic staff members are to unorthodox dangers. It emphasizes the importance of putting embassy workers' safety and security first in high-risk situations. The incident also highlights how warfare is changing in the 21st century, and how unconventional strategies like sonic attacks seriously challenge defense mechanisms. It also emphasizes how crucial it is to maintain alertness and flexibility in the face of new dangers. Even if there isn't much hard data, the episode should serve as a warning about what can happen if new dangers aren't addressed quickly. It underscores the necessity of taking preventative action to stop similar tragedies from happening in the future. Experts have been speculating and debating the incident for a long time, and several explanations have been put out to explain the phenomenon. Some blame intentional acts of hostility, while others blame technology glitches. Whatever the reason, the episode is a cautionary tale about the vulnerability of international ties in a world growing more interconnected daily. The events that transpired at the 2017 U.S. and Canadian embassies in Havana, Cuba, illustrate the difficulties and complications of being a modern diplomat. The source of the unexplained noises is still unknown. The peculiar sound of skyquakes. Even if you are probably aware that earthquakes are generated by the movement of tectonic plates under the surface, the amazing phenomena known as skyquakes give natural wonders a whole new meaning. Strange noises from the sky that sound like trumpet blasts, cannon blasts, or sonic booms can cause buildings to tremble from shock waves. The historical evidence of earthquakes, which dates back centuries and includes records pertaining to European colonies in North America, is what makes them so fascinating. Even after being around for a long time, the cause of earthquakes is still unknown. Reports of these mysterious noises have come from various nations and environments, including isolated deserts and villages around lakes. The cause of skyquakes remains unexplained by science despite copious accounts. Several theories have been put out in an attempt to solve the riddle of earthquakes. According to a popular notion, they could be caused by gas emissions that are exiting the Earth's surface and coming from various sources, like terrestrial thermal vents or undersea seaweed. Another theory is that coronal mass ejections, which are strong outbursts of solar wind from the sun that can cause enormous shock waves when they strike the Earth's atmosphere, cause earthquakes. Even though some people have theorized that skyquakes might be connected to far-off earthquakes or volcanic activity, scientific research has mainly refuted these theories. Scientists are still investigating several possibilities in an attempt to determine the actual causes of earthquakes, even in the face of a lack of convincing evidence. The peculiar noise in the sky continues to pique people's curiosity and holds the attention of both scientists and the general public. These enigmatic celestial noises make me think of the secrets that still surround the natural world. The mystery surrounding the seismic activity on Earth will persist until verifiable proof materializes, providing an incomplete window into the intricacies of the planet's constantly changing terrain. The glimpse of celestial trumpet. A severe storm ravaged much of the country in the wild year 2023, wreaking mayhem and extensive damage. As many people captured the storm's wrath on camera, one bystander made an amazing discovery amid the chaos. You may hear something strange piercing through the howling winds and rain if you pay close attention to the footage that was taken. It's a spooky echo that sounds menacing and terrifying, like a celestial trumpet. It is repeating a warning that the land is about to face judgment. The horrific events of 2023, caused by an unheard-of storm, left destruction in their wake. Amidst the mayhem, a perceptive bystander made an amazing discovery, caught on camera. When the video was watched more closely, a unique sound that sounded like a celestial trumpet could be heard over the wind and rain noise. There seemed to be a warning associated with this eerie sound, pointing to an approaching judgment on the land. Which of these auditory signs and celestial signals caught your attention the most? Please let us know in the comment section below. Don't forget to check out any of our videos on your screen. It's just a click.